What's up guys, GameRager95 here and welcome to this brand new Ultimate Team episode. Now obviously the last one didn't go particularly well. As you can remember, we lost 2-0 and 8-3. So we go into this one with high hopes, especially with our new team, but we don't play our first match with a new team. That's quite important here. We're actually playing with our Liga BBVA side just to give the other team some fitness that it might be lacking. And straight off in the 17th minute, Giovanni Dos Santos wins it here, and Carlos Vela with a magnificent header just from the penalty spot to make it 1-0 18 minutes in. And it was a pretty nice goal to score, I have to say. I was quite happy to get that early goal because it's quite important. And in the 23rd minute, some nice play between Xavi Prieto and Giovanni Dos Santos, some good 1-2 football, and Dos Santos with arguably my favourite chip so far in FIFA. Just so great from the outside of the box, and he lifts it over the goalkeeper and into the side netting straight off from the chip. It's quite incredible, to be honest. And then off his kickoff, he loses the ball here, and Aduriz plays it down to Gio Dos Santos, who finds Carlos Vela, and Vela's going to go on one of those runs, which I love him so much for. He loses the ball and then gets it back, and this is the thing with Vela, is that he'll cut in, and once he's in, there's just no stopping him. He scores a goal in the 28th minute to put me 3-0 up, and basically this guy just has enough of that. He gets quite annoyed and rage quits, as you can see from this sped up clip. So the guy rage quit, and yeah, it was quite a good result. Obviously, getting off to a winning start in this episode is key. Excuse me. And yeah, it's going to be quite good. We have one match. If we win that match, we win the division. So it's going to be quite interesting to see whether we can win it. We come against this guy, Boyer's All-Star. This is quite a memorable match for me, and well, we'll see whether it's for a good or bad reason. But the formation is one that interests me a lot, and that's probably why it's quite memorable to me. Because 4 minutes into this match, Asadi gets tackled, and Wilfred Bonney manages to beat Juan Fran here with his strength, gets the ball in, and Asaidi scores the header to make it 1-0, 6 minutes in, and it just wasn't that great a start, to be honest. And again, he gets the ball out on the wing here. Inigo Martinez loses out to Asaidi, who gets the cross in, and Kevin Morales heads it in. Now, the reason this formation interests me is because of the way this guy has scored his goals. He scored them both with headers, and as you know, I'm quite a fan of headed goals. So I was quite interested in the fact that he'd managed to score 2 goals quite quickly with headers by having someone like Bonney in the middle, or Morales as well on the wing, who can play in the middle as well. And off kickoff, I just don't start off that well. Much like the last game with the opposition player, I just can't get my tackles in, and it's so easy for Dembele to put it away and make it 3-0. And this is just exactly the opposite of the last game at this point. However, in the 50th minute, Juan Fran wins the ball at the centre circle, manages to somehow, quite luckily, beat Bonney, and Carlos Vela here turning inside, outside, inside, loses it, Benya with his weak foot, and a nice simple tap in. Now, you're thinking Aduriz is offside. Look back at that and you'll realise why he wasn't, because for some reason the opposition defender just decided to hang back. And this was the most annoying moment in the match. I'm through and Gibbs gets sent off. Now, I'm happy he got sent off, but for reasons you're about to see, I'm not happy that I just wasn't able to play on. Because Benya gets the free kick here, and he sets his sights with the L1 button held down so that I can just smash it, and just the unluckiness there is unbelievable. I mean, it's just seriously annoying, and unfortunately the match ends there. And I feel if I had scored that, I probably would have ended up winning the match, or at least getting a point from it. So it's quite a shame I didn't. I do give Benya 1 contract, and the reason I do is because I'm unsure whether I'm going to replace him or Thiago at this point. Now, I can't find any matches up until now, and I have to go into a match with a guy with 2 bars, which I'm not particularly happy with, but I deal with it. And he has this 3-5-2 Serie A team, which is quite similar to my old one. bit more defensive, I would say. But Thiago here gets us started, and he's got 4-star skills, which is quite useful. And in the 3rd minute, Aduriz, what a finish that was. I mean, just so perfect. It just hits the post and goes in. It's fantastic to watch, and it's why I like this team so much. Unfortunately, in the 18th minute, Bianchi manages to burst past my team, and Courtois just caught in no man's land. My big mistake there was calling him out, but because he was called out, he couldn't deal with the Bianchi shot. And from a corner here, I thought he was going to score. He didn't. Courtois gets it, and now watch this pace from Carlos Vela against Nigel de Jong. Just such a huge difference in pace, and such a great finish from Carlos Vela to make it 2-1. And you know, things were going quite well, and that is actually how the match ended. The score finished 2-1 with Vela getting the winning goal, which is quite deserved. He's been outstanding for me recently, and I'm glad that I ended up signing him. There you see Thibaut Courtois got man of the match. Obviously they had 8 shots on target, but more importantly we won the title, which means we get 4,000 coins, and that's always going to be quite useful. 12,365 give me some sort of freedom in how I'm working, and obviously I've still got that team to sell, so we'll see how things go. Annoyingly, I've still got that QPR kit in the transfer section that just won't go away. I go into the final match now. I think it's the final match of this episode, yeah, and it's with the Liga Portuguesa side. This is the first time I use them, so I'm quite interested to see how they work. And this guy Fred's 11 is a really nice side. I mean, you got your Negredo, you got Loic Remy. It's just a really good side. And I somehow in the 8th minute, some poor connection, and Eder with just a fantastic finish into the top corner, and just a great goal to get us started. This guy's internet was annoying me quite a bit. Now, you guys are like, it might be yours, but it's definitely not mine, and there's good reason for that, because I actually have really good internet provider who've given quite a good deal to me. So I'm sure that it's not mine. I've seen my connection regularly, and I know how good my connection can be. And yeah, anyway, back to the game. Jackson Martinez here in the 26th minute with some nice football between him and Salvio gets the goal to make it 2-0. And then in the 45th minute, Jackson Martinez receives the ball. He's going to try and beat his man. Nice and easy, just no skill needed, just dribble past him, and a fantastic finish into the top corner to make it 3-0. And I'm just loving how good this team is, how fun it is to play. And we get a corner here with Nico Gaitan in the 89th minute, and it's such a nice header from Jackson Martinez to make it 4-0. And this is what Martinez and Eder bring to the side. They've both got pace, and they've both got outstanding finishing technique. So it was just a really good goal, and they both got good heading as well. That's the key: good strength, good heading. And yeah, just the match does end here. It's quite a good match. Obviously, Eder gets the ball through and makes it 5-0. I completely actually forgot about that goal. I can't believe it. I just edited this together. But yeah, Eder gets the 5th goal of the match, and that's how it ends. And you know, I'm really happy, obviously, with how good the result came out. 5-0 is fantastic, and it's a great way to end the episode there. Helton got 10 out of 10 for making 11 saves. That's quite incredible to me. But Martinez with a hat-trick and Eder with 2 goals gives us good hope with this team. Potentially a very deadly side. But we'll have to wait and see until the next episode, because that is the end of this episode. We're putting the disappointment of the last one behind us, and we're getting a new we're turning a new leaf, I guess. And yes, it's good fun, obviously, to be getting these wins, especially in a new division. So that is the end of the episode, guys. Like and subscribe if you've enjoyed. If you want to keep seeing me make this content, if you want to see new series, do let me know by leaving your comments in the section below the screen, just down there. Also, click on the annotations that should appear right about now, just on the top corner of the screen, to subscribe to my channel. Click on the other ones to go to my Facebook page, and the other one to go to my Twitter page. And other than that, guys, I really hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.